Hello my gorgeous loves out there and welcome. In today's video, I'm going to do live swatches of the Angels of Illumination 3 palette from Beaute Bar Cosmetics. I'm also going to create a look and let you guys know if this palette is worth it or not. But before we get into this video, if you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Bree and I am just a crazy lover of all things beauty. And I like to post a lot of fun and colorful makeup content. I like to do a lot of indie makeup, so if that is what you're into, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. But with that being said, let's get into this video. All right, my little gingerbread, we are in December, which is crazy. Christmas will be here soon. We're in full holiday season and I'm loving every moment of it, even though I felt like it came super fast and it was kind of unexpected. But I guess that's how life is when you get older. Things just, go fast, time flies. But anyways, let's get into this beautiful palette right here. I get so excited by like all shifty metallic palettes. Those are like my favorite. I am a sucker for a good, beautiful like shimmer on the eye. So this is a all full duochrome metallic palette right here from Beaute Bar Cosmetics, and I've been really loving their stuff. So I saw this palette come out and I was like, you know what, I want to try it because I really like their highlighter palette and I really liked the Celestial Garden palette that they did with M. Jones. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna pick this one up too because it looks really, really special. So this is what it looks like up close. This goes for $69. It's currently sold out, but I don't think this is a limited edition product. I'm sure they're gonna bring this back. There's also a volume 1 and volume 2 version, which I have not tried, but if this is good, I could see myself picking up the other two. But here's what it looks like inside. There's a mirror and look at these shades. They're so beautiful. And like I said, these are all dual chromes, all sexy goodness and sparkliness. And I'm so excited to see how these swatch. So that's what we're gonna do now. I'm gonna get a little closer. I'm going to swatch them with you and then I will show you them all swatched out. Then I can see if I can come up with a look. We're just using this palette. No mattes needed. That's the life I live. So anyways, let's get into these swatches. Let me get a little closer though. The first 3 shades is Andromeda. I love these names. Ooh, this feels like a very sparkly shade, a little textured. I feel like maybe a lot of these are going to be more on the textured side. Then we have Perseus. And we have Triangulum. Ooh, these feel good. I'm not sure what the shifts are because it doesn't describe it on their site, but let me take off my watch and we'll go right here. Let's see. Ooh, this looks like kind of like a silvery lavender, but it looks like, does it have a gold shift? Yeah, it has a gold shift, like a lavender to a gold. I don't know if you guys can see that, but wow, that's really pretty. Then there's this one that's like one of those, iridescent, shifty, like it looks white, but now it looks pink. It's like a white gold to pink. It's really pretty. And then we have this blue one right here, which is Triangulum. I think this one has a pink shift, like a sky blue to pink shift. Ooh, these are pretty and they feel really smooth, even though like when I put my fingers in the pan, they felt a little textured, but they kind of like melt as you put them against your skin. And then we have Pisces right here. This looks like a beautiful lavender. Then we have Pegasus, which looks like a beautiful peachy shade. And then we have, is it Cetus? Cetus? It looks like a beautiful olivey green. Oh, these are feeling so nice. So let's get to this beautiful, I think it's like an icy lavender. Oh, wow. This has a really strong goldy shift. You can see it, but in the pan, it looked really lavender. Ooh, and then here is that peachy shade, which I think this is like a peach to pink. Oh my God, that is so, so pretty. I don't know if you guys are seeing how gorgeous these are. And then this beautiful olive metallic. Ooh, this is so pretty. I'm not sure what the shift is on this one. I can't tell. Is it like a brownie base or like a gray base to it? Ooh, because it looks like it gets dark when you kind of turn it. But ooh, those are really, really pretty so far. Next shades, we have Orion, which also looks like a purpley shade. Then this is it Cepheus? I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but it looks like another beautiful blue. Then we have the shade called Gemini. Ooh, I'm a Gemini, so I'm all about a shade being called that. Another purpley shade. There's a lot of purple metallics in here. So let's see, Orion, which this is like, ooh, okay, so it's a blue to lavender, like a blue and lavender shifty shade. And then there's this one right here, which this is like a brighter blue metallic, like you can really see the blue in this one. It's not as like silvery or light tone as the other ones, and this has like a purpley, like violet shift. Maybe it's more like a violet shift. And then the Gemini shade, which is a beautiful lavender shade. And I'm not sure what the shift is on this one. Maybe to pink? I can't really tell, but they're all looking so pretty. So gorgeous. Now getting on to Aquarius, which is a orangey shade. Maybe it's orange to pink. Then we have this shade, which is called Aries. This looks so pretty. It's green to, is it burgundy or is it purple? No, I think it's a green to purple, Aries. And then we have Cassiopeia. I don't remember how you say that. And this one looks like a beautiful, like minty shade, maybe minty shade to violet. So there's the orangey one. Ooh, okay, I think this is orange to maybe gold, orange to gold. Then this one, oh, I love this more darker one. This one feels more smooth than the other ones. It's not as textured, but it's still really pretty. I think it has like a purpley shift to it. And then this one, oh my God, look how bright and minty and sparkly that is. And this has a violet shift. Oh, I really like this one because it's so bright. Now let's get into the last three shades. So there's this shade called, is it Auriga? I'm not totally sure how to pronounce all these names. I'm terrible. Then this is Delphinus. Oh my God, I'm sorry if I'm butchering these names. And then this one feels definitely more on like the satin side. And then Sculptor, which looks like a bronzy metallic. So let's get these. I feel like there's just so much purple tones, but I'm so here for it. Ooh, that is pretty. And it's also very sparkly. But you see that? It's like violet to like a sky blue as well. Then this one that's way more darker base. That's way more satiny. Ooh, that is like a grungy purple shade. It has like that black base. And then here's this like bronzy shade. This too feels a little bit more smooth, but it's definitely more intense than like this one or this one. But ooh, okay, we have a little bit of a nudiness. So here's all the shades swatched out. I'm gonna get close to you guys and see all the swatches, and then we'll get into a look. To Give Me Glow eyeshadow base in Parchment, and just use that and see what we can come up with. So I'm going to go into this deep purple like eggplant shade. I'm not going to say the name anymore because I feel like I'm butchering it, but I am going to use that on the outer corner, like kind of create a wing with it. Like these more satiny shades, you can get away at using them more like a matte. And you can even blend them out. Like these really smooth shades do perfect for that. So I'm just going to use it more as like a liner. This is such a beautiful purple. So now I want to go into the shade called Aries. That's a name I can actually say. And I'm going to use that shade right here in the front arch. And just create like a little arch right there. A little bit above where my eye naturally creases. I got some on my lid, but it's okay. And I just want that to be a nice little defined arch. I'll clean it up, but I just want to keep it right there. So there's the arch. I feel like I took a little on the lid, but I'm going to take some concealer and carve it out a little bit more. I just want the look to be a little bit more defined and like the shape of the arch to be a little bit more crisp. Oh God, I just ruined it. But I'm just gonna do that. I can always bring the shimmer back and over the liner, I just want everything to look really nice and defined in terms of the shape. So the concealer was able to get the shape a little bit better. So now I'm going to go in with some of the lighter metallics all over the lid. So I'm going to go into this one called Orega. And I'm going to spray it since it's on the flaky side and I want to avoid fallout. Let me get this little mirror here and I'm going to use that like over here in the edge. I guess the look is going to be a little bit more ethereal, I guess is the goal here. Maybe I'll use my finger. I feel like it's struggling with my brush, so I'm going to just tap it on with my finger. Oh yeah, that's better. You can always come back and bring the liner shape back if it, you know, goes over that dark purple line. I think I want to now go into Andromeda, this beautiful, like kind of taupey shade. But it's so, so pretty, and I'm going to use that here. Yeah, it's like a taupey shimmer. And I'm going to keep that in the center way. And now I'm going to go back into the brush because I want to not be too crazy in the front part. And I want to use Cassiopeia, this beautiful minty shade. Has to be in the front inner portion. It's too beautiful to ignore. It's just really hard to pick it up on a brush. You could also go in with like a glitter glue. I think these would do really good with like a glitter glue or primer just to get them to stick better. I'm just gonna stick that right there. Oh, so pretty. And I'm just gonna really pack that on in the front of the lid. So I did go ahead and use my finger to pack a little bit more of the minty shade in the front because these shades seem more on the sheer side, like these more flaky ones. They don't have that much of a strong base, so you kind of have to like layer them up, which is totally fine. So I'm going back in the Andromeda one too and building that one up here in the center. I think I'm just gonna go and smudge the like deep eggplant purple on the bottom. Just gonna smudge it there. I think that's the best bet. Maybe I'll use a lighter shade in the front. So I want to go into one more shimmer and use that as an inner corner highlight. So I'm gonna get a little pencil brush and I'm gonna go into the shade called Perseus, the like white iridescent shimmer that has like a pinky shift to it. I'm gonna spray it. This is also a very flaky shade. And I'm going to just put that right there, pop it right there and spread it, get some brightness. Oh my God, that shade is so pretty. So I do want to take a little bit of Gemini just to use one more shade and put that on the bottom part in the front just to bring in some brightness. It's a beautiful purple, like lavendery kind of shade. I'm going to spray it. And I think that's just going to add a little bit of brightness in the bottom too. And I'm just trying to use as much shades as I can fit into this look. So there we go. This is my look. It's very ethereal, sparkly, really pretty. I do have like shimmer fallout on my cheeks, but that is to be expected with these kind of shadows. They're a little bit more flaky, a little bit more textured and sparkly, so I'm not surprised, but for the most part, I've been able to dust most of it away. But even if you wet your brush or use glitter primer, you're still gonna get some shimmer like sparkles on the face. You just can't fully avoid that, or at least I haven't been able to with these kind of like special metallic palettes. But I'm gonna go and finish off my look, put on some mascara, something in my waterline, lippy, put on some cheek products, and then I will be right back to show you guys the completed look. Alright my loves, I am back and here is the look. It's so beautiful and sparkly and shifty and pretty. I was able to do this whole look with just shimmers. I love how it looks. And I did add a little bit of gems. I couldn't help myself, like right here in the outer portion and right in the inner portion. It's these like shifty iridescent gems. And then I also did go in with the Oracle Chrome highlighter palette. I used the shade right here called the Moon to go over my blush to have some glowy cheeks. This is such a beautiful highlighter palette. And I also went in with the Kiss So Wispy lashes because I felt like this look needed lashes. I also used the Kiss Lash Glue liner to stick them on. And then in the waterline, I went in with this metallic purple liner from Urban Decay. It's in Voodoo, which is discontinued. I got this like so many holidays ago in like this little gift set, but I thought it went perfect with that like deep plummy metallic that I put on the lower lash line. And then for my lips, I decided to go in with a gloss to keep with that glowy theme I have going on. But I went in with the Glam Light gloss and Pecan Pie. It's a beautiful like pinky gloss, and I think it goes really well with the look, and it just feels so pretty and so soft and glowy, and these shades are just so pretty, and I was able to use a good amount of shades to create this look. So very happy with how this came out, and I definitely need to use this palette more because it's so pretty. But that was all I did off camera to complete this look. So I'm ready to zoom you guys out a little bit and give you guys my like final like first impressions on this palette. All right, loves, so this palette was so much fun to play with. I love how this look turned out. I love how everything's swatched. It just seems like such a beautiful, special, shifty palette, and I love the shade options in here. Now there's a lot of like lavendery, like purple tones in here, so if you like that kind of color, you'll probably really appreciate it, because like these are lavendery, but they're all like different tones of like purple lavender. Then this is like a purpley like violet shade, and then I love like these deeper ones that even though they're a little bit more satin-like, they're not as like sparkly and intense as some of the other shades, but they're really smooth and pretty. You can use them almost like a matte, a liner to define a look, to deepen out the outer corner. So I do appreciate having these shades in here. I think they complement the other more sparkly, flaky shades in here, and I just think it's so pretty and so special, and I totally think it's worth the money. Like, I love the shifts on these. I love how they look on the eyes. Like, I just think this look is so pretty, and I really appreciate duochromes. I think they're so fun, and they can make a look so cool and different, and you get these different color shifts every time you shift your eyes. And I just been really enjoying Bella Beaute Bar Cosmetics products, like their highlighter palette. The Celestial Garden palette is super amazing. Their cake liners are so good, and I'm just really loving this brand, and I cannot wait to try more things from them. And that's basically it. I think it's worth the $69. It's special shades. They're more expensive to formulate. They're very sparkly, so I get the higher price tag. You know, they still have to make a profit, so they have to account for the more expensive shadows that they use. But I thought it was really pretty, and I'm kind of tempted to get volume 1 and volume 2. But that was my thoughts. That was the look, the swatches, and everything. You guys will have to let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Did you purchase this palette? Did you pass? Like, what are your thoughts? I would love to hear from all of y'all. And if you're new here and you enjoy this video, you like a lot of fun, colorful makeup content, you like a lot of stuff on indie makeup and eyeshadow palettes, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. Also, don't forget to check out the description below. I'll have the palette linked. I'll have other videos of mine you might be interested in watching. I'll also link my face makeup that I'm wearing in case you're curious. I'll also have my contact and my social media platforms. I'm also on Instagram as Breezy Lifestyle and Breezy_Beauty. So if you want to join my Instagram fam, I would really love that. But guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, being here, supporting my channel, being amazing. I just hope you guys are having a wonderful holiday season so far, and just sending you guys so much light and love. But until next time, bye guys.